Hello Year 9, so last lesson this week on our revision of fractions, let's take a look. Alright, so the first one is we're trying to write a number as a fraction of another number. So watch what I'm doing for this one, pause the video, write it down, and then attempt the second one. What is 0.24 as a fraction of 0.3? So essentially what we want to do is we want to write 0.24 as a fraction of 0.3. So it's in a fraction. Now hopefully the first thing you're noticing is, we have decimals both in the numerator and in the denominator. So what we want to do is we want to try and multiply by powers of 10. So thinking 10, 100, 1000, so on and so forth, until we have both numbers that are whole numbers. So let's see. If I were to multiply by 10, let's see what happens. This would get one place value larger and become 3, and then this would become 2.4. So that would be 2.4 over 3. We're so close, we just need that top number to go one place value larger, so let's multiply them both by 10. So you end up getting 24 over 30. Perfect, look, now it's a fraction. Both the numerator and the denominator are whole numbers, and all we have to do is just simplify it. So in this case, let's divide these both by 3. So we end up getting 8 over 10. And then look, we can actually divide it by 2 to get 4/5 as a final answer. So step 1, multiply by powers of 10. So here are those examples again, until you can get both numbers to be whole numbers. And then let's simplify it down. So 0.24 as a fraction of 0.3 is 4/5. Can you please pause the video and attempt this question? Oh, hang on. There we go. All right, let's see if we got it. So 0.21 as a fraction of 0.3. Hopefully you notice actually because I multiplied by 10 and then I multiplied by 10 again, maybe you noticed I could have multiplied by 100 right away and I would have had whole numbers. So that would have been 21 over 30. And now we just have to simplify like we did over here before. I'm hopeful that you divided by 3 to get 7 over 10 as a final answer. Let's try another one. So let's write 0.21 as a fraction of 0.36. Again, hopefully you're noticing this and reflecting on the one we just did, thinking, okay, well, when there were 2 digits, 10 wasn't big enough, but when there were 2 digits, 100 was big enough. So first step is let's multiply both numerator and denominator by 100. You end up getting 21 over 36. Then you're thinking, okay, I need to simplify this. What's a common factor? I'm thinking 3. Let's divide it by 3 and see what happens. We end up getting 7 over 12. There are no common factors higher than 1, so we are done. Final answer. Can you try this one, please? All right, let's find out. 0.24 over 0.36. Again, hopefully you multiplied it by 100. End up getting 24 over 36. And now you're probably thinking, okay, I need to simplify it. What should I be dividing by? Let's divide it by 3. This looks really familiar. It looks so similar to this one, doesn't it? Okay, so then we divide it by 3. End up getting 8 over 12. Now look, we can actually divide it by 4 again. And now we end up getting 2 over 3. And we can't go any further, so final answer is 2/3. If you had divided by 12 right away, you actually would have gone right to this final answer. But again, it doesn't matter how many steps it takes to get there. As long as we get there, that's all that really matters. Okay, last one. So write it as a fraction. So 0.24 over 36. You're probably thinking, oh, that's a whole number, so we're fine, right? But the numerator still is not a whole number, so we still have to multiply it by 100. So let's do that. You end up getting 24 over 3,600. Huge number, isn't it? But we can still simplify this. So why don't we divide by 3 like we did previously? We end up getting 8 over 1,200. And look again, we can divide it by 4. and we end up getting 2 over 300. Final answer. All right, so here's your final question for today. Can you please pause the video and attempt this question? When you think you have the final simplified fraction, please select the correct answer on my multiple choice question on Firefly. Good luck.